So today's agenda would be environment. So Power BI environment, we are going to study what is Power BI environment and then seven pillars to master Power BI. What are those seven pillars? So you should study in a sequential manner. Okay. So Power BI matlab there are two environments. What are those two environments? One is local environment. Local environment मतलब आपका local system में जो भी इंस्टॉल किया गया है that is desktop, Power BI desktop. And second one is cloud, that is Azure, that is nothing but Power BI service, that is environment. That is, there are two environments. One is Power BI desktop, another one is Power BI service. Power BI desktop is a local version, that is local system, and Power BI service is a cloud version that is built on Azure platform. This is the environment. So they will ask you in interviews. So most of the times, in which environment you have worked? So generally, what people think is that they are asking about Dev 1 production. Dev means development, prod means production. So you should ask them. So are you asking about the tool environment or the work environment? Then if they say talk about tool environment, then it is regarding Power BI desktop and Power BI service. So generally, if you are taking experience of 3 and below 3, then 80% of your work is on Power BI desktop. 80% is on Power BI desktop because development we do in desktop only. We don't do development in Power BI service. Development will be always done in the Power BI desktop, like 99% of the cases. What is the 1% exception is that we do develop reports and Power BI service. We can develop reports on directly Power BI service without the help of Power BI desktop also. But that is rare of the rarest cases. Why rare of the rarest cases? That I will explain you when I teach you Power BI service. So this is about the environment setup, that is Power BI desktop and Power BI service. Then what are the several pillars to master Power BI? The first pillar is extraction, data extraction, how to extract the data. That is, कल हम Excel sheet को connect किया. How we are connected using get data option, right? So that is one thing, how to extract the data from multiple sources. तो ये आपका like this is up to you. I'll teach you some 2 or 3 sources which we use on real time scenarios. Apart from this, it is your assignment to explore more data sources. How to explore more data sources, connecting to more data sources? It's simple. Go to Google or YouTube, try whatever the get data options में जो भी data sources दिया गया है, try one by one. Daily 3 से 4 data sources को connect करके देखो. That's it. So is it mandatory? No. Is it necessary? No. But why do you learn? Why we have to learn connecting to multiple data sources? Because you would be familiar with connections. Once you are familiar with connections, then in your interviews it would be advantage for you. In real time, what if I don't know how to connect to the data source? No issue. Like there would be one SQL developer or SQL developers would be there, or else DE team would be there. They would assist you. They know how to connect. They are good with or familiar with connectors. So that is not an issue. Even if you don't know, you can Google or YouTube. You can connect in 5 minutes. So that is not an issue. So that is how you need to learn this topic. That is extract data, data extraction. Extract karna matlab connect karna. So I'm getting a lot of queries that some people are non-technical candidates. So they're listening for the first time. No issue, guys. Yesterday's session was just a overall architecture. That is Power BI में हम काम कैसे करते हैं and report को कैसे बनाते हैं. That is just like a demo. Consider it as a demo. So I haven't started teaching yet. So from today only the classes would start. Yesterday it's just a demo. Okay. So no need to worry about that. Then what is the second pillar? Transform data. Transform data मतलब हियर वी विल डू ETL एक्टिविटीज. ETL मतलब डेटा को हम कनेक्ट करने के बाद वो डेटा हमेशा सही नहीं रहते. So there would be lot of defects in the data. So defective data को हम clean करके उस defects को rectify करना है. That is what we do in transform data. That is data cleansing and modifying the data. Here we will see the M language. Then next question, M language पढ़ना जरूरी है क्या, या M code भी बोलते हैं, mashup language और mashup code. Then ये पढ़ना जरूरी है क्या? No, it is not mandatory. Is it necessary? No, it is also not necessary. But if you know, it is advantage for you. If you don't know, then it is not disadvantage for you. So don't start running behind this language. If I say it is advantage, then don't start studying the same language. So it is not mandatory. First of all, master this tool. Then if you have time, when once your first salary get credited to your account, then you can do research R&D. So when to do R&D? So first of all, your aim should be to crack the job. For that, what is required, you focus on that. Once you crack the job, once the salary get credited to your account, in the first month, you need to do R&D. And in subsequent months, you need to focus on R&D. Because at that time, you would have access to multiple tools and technologies and real-time data. Then you can play with the data. Then third point, what is the third pillar? Modeling. मॉडलिंग में हम क्या करते हैं, रिलेशनशिप्स एस्टेब्लिश करते हैं. हाउ वी एस्टेब्लिश द रिलेशनशिप्स? यूजिंग प्राइमरी की एंड फॉरेन की. In SQL, we have studied what is the primary key and foreign key. Again, we will study the same thing in Power BI, and I will show you how the relationships are established and how the modeling is created. मॉडलिंग मतलब इजीली समझना है. उसका मतलब क्या है, एक टेबल दूसरा टेबल से कैसे लिंक किया गया है. That's it. That is what modeling. Then calculations. So we create some complex calculations. That is how we create calculations. ये पूरा जो DAX language है, that if we have studied the functions in SQL, then the same would be repeated once again here. That is in DAX calculations or DAX language. That is data analysis expressions. This we will see in detail. When I teach you this DAX, that time I will teach you like what are the DAX calculations we need to focus on. So in the whole Power BI, if you are very good with DAX, then you are very efficient in Power BI. So the whole Power BI is centered on DAX. Okay, even your interviews or in real time, if you are good with the DAX, then you are a rock star in the project as well as in the company. So your focus should be more on this fourth pillar throughout the whole course. So even before I teach you and after I teach you this DAX, there are many more functionalities which you need to study apart from whatever I teach, because it is not possible to teach you each and everything. There are around 500 plus DAX functions. So out of that, I will teach you around 30 to 40, which are very, very important and which we use on daily basis. So apart from that, what if I get other DAX functions? Then you will, once you understand this 30 to 40, then you can understand everything. That you should depend on Google. That you can solve on your own. That much I can guarantee. For that, you need to practice. That is what this fourth point is. Next, that is visuals. Create the storytelling and present the information. So हम विजुअल से क्या स्टोरी बताते हैं, हमको टेबल देख के पूरे इंफॉर्मेशन समझ में नहीं आते. इसकी वजह से हम डेटा जो टेबल में रहते उसको पीछे रख के आगे end users को we will show them some visuals. Based on that we will tell the story. What is that story? Sales कितना हुआ, gross sales कितना हुआ, कितना यूनिट सेल किया है, एंड कौन सा महीने में सबसे ज्यादा प्रॉफिट आया है. दिस इज ऑल स्टोरी टेलिंग. सो विजुअलाइजेशन इज नथिंग बट एक स्टोरी टेलिंग. Then distribution. Distribution means sharing reports. How we have to share the reports? Yesterday we have seen, right? By publishing the reports in the Power BI service. In that, through that, we can share the reports. Then, final thing is automation. That is, what is automation? Updating the dataset automatically in Power BI online. So, this I will show you, like how to do automation. So, among these seven pillars, the most important one is this fourth pillar. This is the most important one. And apart from this second pillar, 2 and 4 are the most important ones which you need to focus on. So yesterday we have seen this report, that is finance report. So actually क्या होता है when we get the data set, okay, okay. So this is called data view. So once we how we connected this data set using this get data, okay, and then we have selected Excel workbook. Through Excel workbook, we have got this financial sample report. So once we open this report, this data set get loaded into this Power BI front end, Power BI desktop. This is called front end. ये एक front end बोलते हैं. Then once the data set got loaded, then we have created visuals on this. So real time में आपको क्या करना है, क्या करना चाहिए? Whenever you get the data set like this, so this data set needs to be analyzed. How it needs to be analyzed? First of all, you need to open. Once it is open, okay. So if it is an Excel sheet, then you should press on this sheet. So either आपको preview मिलता है. You can see what type of data it is, whether it is structured or unstructured. So इधर आपको transform data करके एक option रहता है. Once you click on this transform data, this whole framework will shift to the backend. Backend means उधर हम ETL activities perform करते हैं. ETL means transformation, extract, transform and loading. So उधर transformation जो भी cleaning, data cleaning activities करना है वो backend में रहेगा. So once you click on transform data, so this is the front end. So another window gets opened. This is another window. This is called backend. And this backend is called as Power Query Editor. This is the backend interface. This interface is called Power Query Editor. So what is this Power Query Editor? So what is this Power Query Editor means? So query, what is a query? So in Power BI language, whenever you're using Power BI, whenever you see a word called query, one query is nothing but one table. Query is nothing but table. So Power Query Editor. So it is nothing but ये टेबल को आप एडिट कर रहे हो और क्लीन कर रहे हो. For that you are using this engine, Power Query Editor. This is one engine. Power BI में एक engine है ये. So this engine would do ETL activity. What is ETL activity? Data cleansing activity. Fine. So once you get the data in real time, what you have to do is that actually you have to open Excel sheet only. Directly Excel sheet open करके उस एक्सेल शीट को आप पढ़ना है. कैसे पढ़ना है? You need to study these columns. So either it is written as segment. Each and every column you need to study. So either it is written as segment. What is segment? You need to study. Segment मतलब क्या है? So generally क्या होता है? You would be given data dictionary, that is called DD. Data dictionary बोलते हैं. Data dictionary मतलब ये जो data set आपको दिया गया है, this is one data set. This is one table. This table is called as one data set. This table is called as one query. So all these terms are synonymous. So query is nothing but your table in Power BI language. Fine. So you need to study this data set thoroughly. How you need to study? क्लाइंट आपको एक डेटा डिक्शनरी करके एक डॉक्यूमेंट दिया जाता है. So data dictionary would be like this. not in this format, आपको एक्सेल शीट में दिया जाता है, but I'm just showing the information how it would be. That is the table and the field name and the description. ऐसा एक tabular format में रहते हैं. That is a table name. What is the table name? Orders. This is the orders table name. Orders is the table name. And what is the field name? Field मतलब column name. That is order ID. This is the order ID. It is the field name. And this is the description. What is the description? What is order ID? Order ID मतलब क्या है? वो उसका description है ये. That is, it is a unique identifier for each order placed by a table. So order ID मतलब क्या है? This is a unique identifier for each order placed by a table. Unique identifier मतलब this is a primary key. So order ID is a primary key in orders table. That is the conclusion. So इस जो डेटा डिक्शनरी क्लाइंट देते हैं आपको, इसके ऊपर आप कुछ नोट्स बनाते हो. In what way you will make the notes? You will just make in your own way. This is the primary key, like this. So this is how you will establish the relationship in modeling. So this is the primary key. Then this is again orders table and date. Date is the field name. So ये date का meaning क्या है? That would be given in the description. So date the order was placed, entered into the system prior to cooking and serving. So this is the detailed description. What is meant by date? वैसा each and every item, that is segment. Segment मतलब क्या है? That would be description. So इसके अंदर government का meaning क्या है? ऐसा हर एक यूनिक कॉलम लिस्ट का या फील्ड लिस्ट का डिस्क्रिप्शन रहते हैं. दैट इज दिस टेबल इज कॉल्ड फाइनेंस टेबल. दिस होल टेबल इज कॉल्ड फाइनेंस टेबल. उसके अंदर सेगमेंट इज कॉल्ड फील्ड. व्हाट इज सेगमेंट? उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन. व्हाट इज कंट्री? उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन. व्हाट इज प्रोडक्ट? उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन. व्हाट इज डिस्काउंट बैंड? तो इस ऐसा आपको डेटा को पढ़ना चाहिए. ये पढ़ने के लिए आपको 1 महीने टाइम देते हैं पूरा इस डेटा सेट को समझने के लिए. जनरली इट इज नॉट मैंडेटरी. जनरली इफ नॉट एटलीस्ट 1 वीक to 2 weeks. सो 1 वीक to 2 weeks आपको क्या करना है? यू नीड टू मेक, अगर डेटा डिक्शनरी नहीं है देन यू हैव टू मेक ए डिक्शनरी लाइक दिस. व्हाट इज द टेबल, व्हाट इज द फील्ड नेम एंड व्हाट इज द डिस्क्रिप्शन. एंड ये सब आपको कहाँ करना है? एक्सेल शीट में. One column should be table, one column should be field, and one column should be description. Like this, you need to make the description. That is, what is segment, what is country, what is product, what is discount band, what is unit sold, and what is manufacturing price, what is sale price. Everything, each and everything, you should have some description. वैसा हर एक फील्ड, एक एक फील्ड को, फील्ड मतलब कॉलम नेम, एक एक कॉलम नेम को आपको पढ़ना चाहिए. देन वंस इट इज डन, आपको ये BRD document and then this thing both should go hand in hand. So this is one BRD document. Okay, this is one dummy BRD document. But in real time आपको वैसे ही रहते. Here it is written like this. In real time they will give you an Excel sheet or else WordPad. It depends. Okay. So this is called as project document. आपको ऐसे contents रहते. That is high level business requirement. So this would be for high level. एक overview रहते, like how the project should be happen. And then files required for the project. What are the files required? आपको data sets जो required है वो सब इसके अंदर रहते. And then high level steps. High level steps मतलब एक ऊपर से like overall picture. That is data को import करना है, कैसे import करना है, get data, and then data के ऊपर transformations करने. How you will make transformations using ETL or Power Query editor. This is Power Query editor. First of all, get data. Get data होने के बाद, this is get data. First step. Second step, you need to enter into the Power Query editor. There you have to do the transformations. Then once the transformations is done, other data manipulations. So whatever manipulations you want to do using M language or Power Query editor, you have to do that. Once it is done, then data modeling. Where data modeling is done? Here. In these 3 views, one is called report view, one is called data view, one is called model view. In this model, you will do data modeling. So once the data modeling is done, then you can use DAX using DAX functions. Once it is done, finally data visualization. Then finally what to submit. Here there would be criteria. Once the criteria is like what to submit in the sense, आपको जो भी बनाया वो सही है या गलत है वो कैसे चेक करना है, that is written here as a criteria. And then result check, this is done by UAT team. ऐसा हाई लेवल बिजनेस रिक्वायरमेंट आते हैं, जैसे दिस इज ए जोमेटो project. So Zomato based project, they will give you some sample data set. Okay, it's a sample एक data set देते, and then this data set is available in the form of few Excel files. ऐसा आपको बताते कि हमारा डेटा कहाँ है, एक्सेल में है या SQL सर्वर में है या फिर स्नोफ्लेक में है, कहाँ है वो क्लियरली इस डॉक्यूमेंट में आपको बताया जाता है. Once it is done, they will give you some information. That is, what is the information you can analyze using this data set. That is total number of restaurants across continents, countries and cities. ये आपको इस डेटा सेट को एनालाइज करने के बाद ये पता होना चाहिए. They want the capability to view information at a global level, but at the same time the ability to go down to a granular level as well. ऐसा requirements ऐसा दिया जाता है. Exactly in this format only you will get the requirements. So this is a dummy document, but in real time also you will get the same, exactly same. I just changed the names, that's it. So then top performing restaurants by average customer ratings, top performing restaurants by least average cost. Like this you will get some set of questions. Here they have given you eight questions. So in real time it depends how many questions you would be getting, and files required for the project. So whatever the files you require for the project, they will give you either in Excel sheet or it can be a Google Drive or whatever SharePoint. It depends. So it really doesn't matter. What it matters is for your interview explanation, I'll explain you in detail, like end to end. This is called BRD. This document is called BRD or project document. Then high level steps में आपको डेटा को import कैसे करना है. They import data from all the available Excel files into Power BI. ऐसा आपको डेटा सेट्स दिया जाता है. दैट इज इधर कितना डेटा सेट्स है, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 डेटा सेट्स. So this data sets should be imported. Once it is imported, you need to do data transformations. So data transformations कैसे करना है? For example, this is just an example. This is Sao Paulo city. This is the name of the city, but it is written like this. So it should be rectified. It should be corrected to like this. Then how it can be rectified, that I'll show you in later. This is just an overview. So ऐसा transformations आपको करना होता है, वो भी आपको ऐसे डॉक्यूमेंट में दिया जाता है. So one by one, step by step, you need to do. Okay, this point is satisfied or not, done. Then next point, this point is satisfied or not. So this first point I have done. Your task is done for the day. Then ऐसे task होते हैं, data transformation. For example, 5 transformations. This 5 transformations they will give you couple of days, 2 to 3 days. So in 3 days time, you should do all these transformations one by one. That is how the project is. The project work is distributed. Then other data manipulations. So और क्या क्या data manipulations करना है, that document, that list of manipulations also would be given. Then once it is done, data modeling. So इधर आप लोग को clearly बताया जाता है according to the reporting requirements. Please note that there should not be any unnecessary relations created in the model. Only those relations to be created that are required to create the final report, which doesn't make any sense, but they will give you like this kind of vocabulary. So while creating relationships, choose appropriate cardinality. This is an important topic that I'll explain. So हम हर चीज एक एक पढ़ने वाला है. What I wanted to show you is that you should be familiar with the project life cycle and रियल टाइम में काम कैसे होते हैं. वंस दैट इज familiarized, then we will go into the details. Then DAX. Using DAX, you need to create like this. So how it can be created, that we will see. This is a calculations. DAX means data analysis expressions. So how these calculations can be done, okay, that we will see in later phases. ऐसा आपको दिया जाता है, create following measures in appropriate tables, that is restaurant count, average cost, average rating and question count. ऐसा ये सब counts आपको create करना पड़ेगा using DAX. Okay, that I will show you later. And then coming to data visualization. So create the following visuals. ऐसा दिया जाता है list. One is card visual. So ये card visual में आपको क्या क्या बना है? Yesterday we have seen what we have seen in card visuals. Where is that? Okay, these are card visuals. First card visual, second card visual, third card visual, fourth card visual. So card visuals में हम क्या बनाया? Sales बनाया. That is sum of sales. This is sum of profit. This is sum of units sold. This is sum of gross sales. In the same way, here data visualization में card visual में क्या क्या बनाया ना? Average cost, average rating, restaurant count. So इधर 3 visuals दिया, right? So इधर हम 4 visuals बनाए. Like this, we need to cross check. Okay, this point is scattered. So this task is done like that. Then map visual, that is we can use map also. In that map there is can be geographical hierarchy. How the geographical hierarchy can be created, that I will show you. There are two types of maps in Power BI. One in desktop and another one is Power BI service. So that I will teach you later. So this is about map visual. And then one is infographic designer. What is infographic designer, that we will see. And then slicer showing list of rating colors. These are slicers. So we have seen slicers also. This is called one slicer. This is one slicer, this is one slicer, and this is one slicer. These are slicers. These are called slicers. So slicer showing list of rating colors, list of countries, list of cities. कल we have created slicers for list of this country. This is list of country, list of product. This is list of segments. So in the same way, here it is written as list of rating colors, list of countries, list of cities. Like this only, they will give you the requirement. ये requirement देख के आपको ऐसा visuals create करना है. Then this is a tree map. We will see everything. Like everything, I will show you. What is a tree map? What is a gauge? What is a card, multi-row card, and how to publish the report in a service and create a public link. This is the final step. And then they'll give you some note points. मतलब मुझको final versions ऐसा दिखना चाहिए. They'll give you the sample also sometimes like this. So your report should match in this manner. So जैसे ये रिपोर्ट बनाने से पहले आपको मैंने अगर कुछ देता हूँ ऐसा ब्लूप्रिंट, मुझको फाइनल रिपोर्ट ऐसा दिखना चाहिए. तो that is how you need to create the report. And second thing, ये colors plus formatting, that is decided by the client. You don't decide these colors. कौन सा कलर हमको यूज करना है, कलरफुल बनाना है या कम या ज्यादा फॉन्ट्स लगाना है. It is all given by the client only. Okay, so you don't need to worry about that. If they don't give you, they will ask you. You create on your own, then you can choose. So it depends on the client's requirement. Then what to submit? They will give you the criteria. This they will upload it in Jira dashboard. What is that Jira dashboard? One day, like just before the completion of the course, I will show you how the Jira dashboard would be there and how the tasks would be allocated there. So there they will give you the criteria. This criteria would be shared on the Jira dashboard because you need to update your task there only. So ऐसा like आपको क्या क्या सबमिट करने हैं, that is .pbix file. So what is this? I'll tell you. Okay, and then public URL which the report can be viewed in a web browser, and then screenshots of the mobile view, whatever the requirement. It depends on the requirement. So that is how in real time the project, the document would be there and the list of visuals, whatever you need to create, that would be given for you. and the project would happen in that phase. Okay, so what is the first step you need to do? You need to study the data. For that you need this data dictionary. So how you create the data dictionary? That is, the client would give you one data dictionary. If they don't give you, then you have to create one. How you need to create? First of all, get the table name, then field name, and then description. So how to get the description? So either client will tell you what is a segment. If they don't tell you, then you have to Google field name segment means. It will give you information. Field name country means. Field name product means. Okay, like that you need to study what kind of data it is. Then you need to see whether it is a character data type or numeric data type. वैसा आपको मैच करना पड़ता है. Okay, so let's stop here. Tomorrow I'll teach you this Power Query editor. So from tomorrow we are entering into the core syllabus, that is step by step process, like how to learn this Power BI step by step.